Have you ever wondered if you could afford to island hop in Greece and if it could be done on a relatively small budget? Well, we just spent 10 incredible days island hopping the Cyclades, all for around $150 a day for the both of us, and we had the most incredible time. If you're looking for the best tips on how to travel Greece on a budget, you've come to the right place. We're going to be sharing where to stay, how to get around, the best things to do, and all the pricing with you. So, welcome to the first, and dare we say our favorite, beautiful Paros.
Paros is a Greek island located in the Aegean Sea. It's in the middle of the Cyclades, a famous group of islands that you probably know of already. They can all be found here, southeast of Athens. We chose to visit Paros first because it's one of the closest big islands to Athens, which means cheaper and shorter ferry rides. We booked all of our ferries using Ferry Hopper, an aggregate website that lists all ferry operators. We chose Blue Star for €50 per person, which left Piraeus port at 6:30 AM and arrived 4 hours later on Paros. Being on the Blue Star ferry feels like you're in an airport lounge or even a mall. It's super posh. There's lots of food options, seating arrangements, and even dogs are allowed. Stay tuned for our Greece guide video where we'll go into way more detail about the ferry systems.
Our first tip on how to travel Greece on a budget is do not travel in the busiest months of July and August. Travel in the shoulder months of May and June and September and October. We're here in mid-June and the weather's absolutely perfect. It's hot and sunny, and the best part is there are no crowds and the pricing is still so decent. When you arrive at the port, everything you need is there. There's a bus station, car and scooter rental places, restaurants, taxis, etc. To be budget friendly, we chose to test the buses here.
Yeah, that was super efficient. Just got off the ferry, went to the bus station terminal. €3.60 for both of us, and we're off to Naussa. Let's go.
Easy peasy, limoncello squeeze. 15 minutes later and a short walk, we arrived to our sweetheart of a host Evelyn, who gave us a tour of the place, cold drinks, and a complete guide on what to do in Paros. We are so happy with where we stayed, less than $100 a night with everything we needed. A brilliant central location, a beach 300 meters away, and a host that literally felt like family. We highly recommend you stay here. Of course, the first stop is to get a gyro to fill the belly and then a dip in the sea to fill the soul. This beach is popular because it's the closest to town, but trust us, it's nowhere near the best on the island. I could not imagine a more perfect way to end our first evening here on Paros Island. We have just cooked up a feast, a roast chicken, Greek salad and rice, and Rhett picked up a Greek beer.
Only €1.50.
Nice, and we've got 300 on Netflix. I actually wanted to watch Mamma Mia because I feel like I'm in the Mamma Mia movie, but they don't have it on Netflix. What sorcery is that? Anyway, so far so good. Can you do Greek on a budget? I mean, it's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah. So far.
We'll definitely be eating out here and there. We just like to cook from home sometimes. It's Rhett and ours like therapy. We absolutely love cooking and eating our own food. And I don't know if you guys can relate, but sometimes eating out for 3 meals a day is exhausting and it can definitely add up. So it's nice. It's just nice to cook from home. Anyway, we've got some adventures planned for tomorrow. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. We just woke up to a little treat from our Airbnb host. Donuts. I'm gonna try one right now. I'm actually starving. Yeah, what a great way to start the day. We've been talking with our Airbnb host Evelyn to figure out what we should do here on the island of Paros, and it's basically just beach hopping, relaxing, grabbing a scooter and driving around. So that's what we're gonna do today.
But first, a quick stop for coffee. 2 Americano, please.
Sugar?
Yes, and little milk, please. Thank you.
Now I can start the morning. First stop is to pick up a scooter. We've come to Paros Rental. They're right near our Airbnb. You do need an international driver's license to get one, and it's €25 a day. Not bad. I'm excited. Let's go adventuring. It fits perfectly. Never in my life has this happened before. Tooting!
For the win! And this is Kalogeros Beach. Our Airbnb host said if you don't come here while you're on Paros, then you did Paros wrong. So we had to come and see it, and it was well worth it.
Do you know what this all makes me think of? That we're in Greece. That's all it makes me think. On an island in Greece. We would love to stay there all day long. I guess that's what your holiday in Greece is supposed to be like, but we've got a lot planned we want to do and see so much here in Paros, so we have to get going.
We love this beach actually because it's got a combination of a nice beach, sand beach to sit on with lounges and umbrellas, and then you can also sit on the rocks, which is what we choose to do because it reminds us of back home in Cape Town. That's what we love to do back home. This is a really highly recommended beach, guys. The water is so clear and it's really shallow, so you can just trot around in there and just have a lot of fun.
You're welcome.
Gyro or gyro?
Gyro.
Gyro.
Yes.
Gyro.
Thank
Gyro.
you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the gyro.
Come enjoy.
Thank you.
Quick stop for a gyro and then we'll get back on the road.
Just 5 minutes up the road, there's a small beach here. It's very sandy. It's near to Monastiri Beach. I'll put the link here now for you. It's very beautiful and calm waters.
We've made it to Monastiri Beach. It's quite a vibe. There's day beds there. I think there's a restaurant and you can hire paddle boards here as well. The water is so flat and shallow and blue. It's stunning for those who don't like getting bashed around. But we actually came for this. This is Monastiri Chapel. It is so iconic Greece. You've got the blue dome, the church, the cross. You've got the Greek flag and the white building, and then you've got Paros in the background with the most beautiful blue waters. Oh, it's such a stunning destination to come. And the best part is it's free. You just come here, take a walk around, take as many photos as you want. You don't have to pay a cent. They say Paros is the island for everyone. It's got the party scene, it's got the sightseeing and history scene, and it's got incredible beaches. But one thing I'm really loving about this island is how mellow and peaceful and quiet it is. There's people here for sure, there's tourists and locals going about their normal day, but everyone's just enjoying the outdoors. And I just can't even imagine the islands being better than this. I don't know, like we've got Milos and Santorini next, but I really think Paros is paradise. It's so beautiful here, and apparently it's more affordable than all the other islands. So this is just definitely an island worth coming to, I think. Wow, it's fabulous. I've just realized why everyone's so slow and mellow on the island. Because careful of the hedgehogs. There's actually quite a few hedgehogs in Greece. Rhett saw a couple in the park while he was taking a run in Athens. And now there's hedgehog signs here. How freaking cute! Christos from Paros Rental told us to come down to this beach here, pick some argile, which is basically clay, from the side of the rock face there, mix it with a bit of water and put it on our faces. It's apparently really good for your skin, so that's what we've come here to do. It feels illegal, but we're gonna do it anyway. I think it's fine.
It's very quiet on the beach here. There's very few people. A very, very tranquil place. Super calm waters again.
Here we go. It literally does feel like a clay mask. We're using nature's properties for healing. That's what they used to do in the olden days. That's what we're doing now. Exfoliation, dude. Bretti's turn. It really does look like those mud face masks.
Look at this, guys.
Free spa treatments. Is this the weirdest thing we've ever done? Probably.
But it's good, feels good, something different.
Anyway, let's wash this off.
It's actually really good with the salt water, I think. Good combo.
How good does your skin feel? My face feels like a baby's bum. I cannot believe how soft my skin is.
But realistically, we came at the worst time of day because it's now cloudy and it's like 6:30 or 7 p.m. at night. So we need to get warm and go grab something to eat.
One of the things that Paros is known for is its beautiful traditional villages. We're at Marpissa and it is so picturesque and so cute. It's very quiet though because it's a local area, and I think when the weather gets a little iffy like this, people like to stay indoors or go and eat in the restaurant, so nobody is here and we're just going to explore these alleys and see what we can find.
Stopped at Milos in Marpissa and I said I'm only going to have €1 a day.
He lied!
Who was I kidding, man? These things are addictive. Number 2 in.
We just went around the corner. Please look at what is behind me. This is the most beautiful village I think we've ever been in.
We've made it back to Naussa just in time for sunset. It is a big vibe. It's a Sunday evening. Loads of people around, lots of restaurants and bars here. It's a very good spot to come and eat.
I think we're going to skip the waterfront dinner tonight because we're feeling groggy and underdressed and just too much sun and salt today. So we're going to pick up something quick, go home, eat, and then I guess we'll see you in the morning for more adventures, and then we'll take you out for a nice dinner tomorrow night, okay? Okay. Good morning. We've made it to Santa Maria Beach, and this beach is actually voted the best overall beach here in Paros. I think because it's just a big sandy beach, the water's super flat and calm. It's great for families, young people, everyone basically. There's people boating and floating around, and it's just super quiet and peaceful here. And then you've got views of the Naxos mountains in the distance as well. It's gorgeous, it's turquoise. Just what we need. While traveling, you always try and find creative ways to keep fit. Rhett's about to do laps in this flat ocean because it's basically like a swimming pool.
I was going to run up and down the beach, but Claire said, why don't you just swim to the end where the boys are? So here I go.
We'll be good.
This beach is also good for running. So it's a nice place to do some exercise. Just did the swim, ran up and down, 50 push-ups, ran back. There's a fruit stand here to grab some fruit. Good vibes.
All of the Cyclade Islands are here in the Aegean Sea, and I was expecting it to be quite warm water, but it's quite refreshing and freezing. Well, not freezing, it doesn't compare to Cape Town waters, but it's much nicer actually than like the Indian Ocean and the oceans in like Southeast Asia, because after such a hot day you just want to cool off in the ocean, and in Bali and stuff the ocean just doesn't cool you down. It's so warm. We are loving the Aegean waters. This is really down our alley. Guys told us that €3 should last us a whole day missioning around the island on the scooter. But petrol is so expensive here. It's like €2.1 per litre here on the island.
I think gas in Europe in general is quite expensive.
Yeah.
So we've come to Golden Beach, we've parked in the parking, and now we're walking through an abandoned piece of land, and we have to climb under a fence. Not sure what's happening.
Don't worry.
Under.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is so random.
Is it? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, okay. This interesting entrance to a beach we've had so far. Wow.
This is Golden Beach, also one of the top beaches in Paros, and it's almost identical to the beach we were just at. Paros only has golden beaches actually, they don't have any white sand beaches, and this is one of them. Sand, flat, turquoise water, day beds to the side.
I will say this beach is a lot wider, so it's a lot bigger than the previous one, so there's a lot more space.
Very much the same, just with a dodgy entrance. This beach has beautiful stones. Scratch patch worthy.
Alright, moving on to lunch.
Food, hungry now.
Comes recommended by the scooter hire guy Christos, so thank you for the recommendation. We have come to
Talasamu, it means my sea. We've got fresh calamari, salad, bread, some water, and I don't know if the camera is doing this view justice, but this is the most gorgeous freaking destination. It is perfect.
While we did say we were going to do Greece on a budget, we are also about balance, and this was definitely well worth the money. Definitely recommend coming to this restaurant. It's also got really nice beaches. We've got Kalogeros Beach down there and Aliki Beach down there. Super nice area, come and check it out. On to the next. If you're planning a trip to Greece, make sure to grab our Greece resource pack, which is available now. It includes our Google Maps link to every restaurant, cafe, tourist attraction and beach we visited. Over 20 accommodations, our car and scooter rental companies, the best tours and so much more. Every day one of you purchases our pack, and we wanted to say a big thank you for the support. We hope you find them extremely helpful.
We've made it to this awesome little viewpoint, and you can easily see all the islands laid out. Behind me is Antiparos. It's a small island off of Paros, just split by a small bay, and you can catch a ferry from Paros to Antiparos. Apparently Obama is there right now. He's staying in Tom Hanks's villa on Antiparos. Apparently it's amazing there, so definitely get the ferry over there if you've got the time. We do not, so let's carry on with our little road trip. When you get to Paros and you get off the ferry, the nearest town is this one behind me. But this is where you're going to find the most tourists, the most places to hire your bikes and your cars, the most amount of boats, and it's just so much happening here. But to be honest, the beaches here are bang average, and I'm so glad that we chose to be in Naussa because it's very close to Kalogeros Beach. And when I told our Airbnb host that Kalogeros Beach is our favorite, she said, "Ah, bravo, bravo." So, you know, we chose well. We're on our way to find the sunset, but we just had to stop and look around us. It's just so beautiful here in the vineyards with the sun shining down, golden rays hitting them.
We did have one more beach to check out called Marcello, but it was already in shade, so we ended up going right to the tip of the island to get the last few rays.
We're seriously missioning for this sunset. Woo!
We were joined by a few other sunset chasers too. Watching this beautiful sunset, it is very peaceful, so quiet. I'll leave a pin and you guys can come here. Stunning.
Time in Paros has come to an end. We're getting dessert on the beach. Just watched the most incredible sunset and I think I'm gonna cry. I think Rhett should just get on the ferry by himself tomorrow. I don't think I can go. But anyway, we're going to Milos tomorrow, which I honestly am so excited for. But I have really fallen in love with Paros, and you have to add this island to your island hopping itinerary. Promise, you're gonna love it. Anyway, we're gonna see you in the next video in Milos. See you in the next one. Bye.
See you in the next one. Bye bye.